Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we've kind of just got some random stuff, not really any theme here. I've been pretty busy lately, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to upload stuff, but I've had enough time to keep buying cars, so I've kind of just been accumulating stuff. So what I'm going to do here is kind of just get through some of the, I don't know, cool stuff. So starting off, we've got a 58 Plymouth Belvedere. This is from 2016. This is a Street Freaks series. Bit of an older one, but not super duper old, but very cool. Really cool paint job on there. Kind of a red, white, and blue stripey looking deal. A little bit of damage on the box there, but that's from me messing with it in the car. I just got this today, actually. So this one came in the mail pretty recently. So this is a Johnny Lightning Dragsters USA. This one has rubber tires as opposed to the normal Dragsters USA series. This is also a Firebird. Yeah, really cool. Western Auto, the 1995 Western Auto car. This guy, when is this from? It should say up here. 1997. Okay, so this is from the 1997 Dragsters USA series. A little bit later than some of the stuff we've seen, which has mostly been 95 and 96. And then lastly, I did find this Hot Wheels Premium Hot Wheels Car Culture Team Transport set today. So we've got an AMC Rebel Machine. I believe that was 1970 was when the Rebel Machine, when they made that. And then this the hauler is called the Wide Open. I don't really know what kind of truck that is. I don't know if it's some kind of just Hot Wheels fantasy truck, kind of similar to the Moon Eyes truck that we got a while ago, but still really cool looking. So we will start getting these guys cracked open and out of their boxes. Alright, so here's our 1958 Plymouth Belvedere from Johnny Lightning. We do have the hood open on this guy. You can take a look in there. Now, considering that that is a golden engine block, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's probably the 350 cubic inch Golden Commando V8 that was available for these guys. There were quite a few V8 options for the third generation 58 Plymouth Belvedere. Third generation would be I think 57 to 59 was the third body style. There was quite a few V8s. You had the 350, 340, 318, and a couple other smaller displacement V8 engines. But this was your mid-size two-door from Plymouth in the late 50s. You can see on the fin back there, you do have a nice little Belvedere badge. Really cool paint job on this guy. So this is part of the Street Freaks series from 2016. This is the American Glory. And on the back of this, we do have, like many of the other Street Freaks, the rest of the cars and the little checklist that you can go through for the rest of them. So we've got a 63 Nova, 70 Plymouth GTX, 76 Chevy Camaro, interesting, 72 Buick Riviera, the Belvedere, and a 63 Ford Galaxy. So, very cool. I'll be taping this card up onto the wall, as always. Yeah, very, very cool looking car. Plastic wheels and tires on this one, as opposed to the rubber that we always like to see, although we can take a look underneath. So this is from 2016, it's set on the box, but this is a Playing Mantis casting. So I think Playing Mantis reacquired Johnny Lightning at some point between like 2013 and 2019, I want to say, maybe 2018. I don't know. I'd have to look up all the history of what happened with them, but this is a Playing Mantis Johnny Lightning. You can see down there on the bottom left corner of the box. So we'll take a quick look at our card here. We do have a nice American Glory theme, I guess you could call it. It's the 2016 series number 5. The box was a little damaged. Interestingly enough, I found this guy on the peg at the toy store, being that it's from 2016, almost 6 years old. Yeah, no facts or anything. And then on the back here, it was one of the ones where you can like you snip here and you can pop the blister pack open, but it was a little damaged, so I just sliced it off, and we'll just keep the card in our box. If it fits. Okay, yeah, it fits. Good. So we'll get this guy back over into view. We'll get the hood closed so you can see what it looks like with the hood closed. Yeah, really cool. Interesting paint job. Some almost kind of flamish stripes sort of going on there, but looks really nice. This will go great. So I have an M2 Chrysler 300, and then I have the 58 Plymouth Fury from Greenlight that's Christine, so this will look nice with those two as well. So we will get that into the parking garage, and we will move on to our second vehicle for today's video, which is the, do we have oh, here we go, yeah. The Western Auto 1995 Johnny Lightning Dragster. I'm like 99% sure this is a Firebird. It looks like a Firebird, kind of. Let's get it out of the box and take a closer look. Maybe we'll figure it out. Okay, so here it is, in our 1995 Western Auto. This is 100% a Firebird. If you look at the front of it, if we can focus on the front of it, come on, let's get a good look at it. There you go. That looks like a mid-90s Pontiac Firebird. It also says Pontiac on it, and I don't think Pontiac really made any other cars that you'd be turning into a dragster in the 90s. And if you don't believe me, there's another look at it. Yeah, that looks like it's a Firebird Trans Am. Cool, cool, cool. So we've got it opened up here. This is a little different from our average, most of the dragsters that we've seen. Let me grab one for you. We'll grab the Nitro Santa from the last time we saw a dragster on this channel. So if you look very closely inside the Nitro Santa, you do have kind of a roll cage around the steering wheel, whereas in this guy, the roll cage comes up with the body. There is a roll cage in there, it's just attached to the body as opposed to the base. Which, you know, I guess is just a different detail about it. Very cool stuff. We do have rubber tires on this one as opposed to most of our other dragsters, which are plastic tires. So I do like to see that. There's our little Al Hoffman, number 3. I guess that's your driver there. Western Auto, Slick 50. You got some sponsor decals there. Looks like Champion, Cleveite 77, Mr. Gasket. We've seen, there's Mr. Gasket right there. We've seen lots of Mr. Gasket stickers on many different vehicles. BDS blower drive service. Is that what that says? Around the back, there's another Slick 50 and Western Auto on the back. Our parachutes are detailed in. Here, let's get the, we'll take one more look inside. There's our big giant dragster, supercharged big block motor, 1,000 million horsepower. Well, these things have like 11,000 horsepower, the top fuel ones. Insane. So we'll get that closed up for you. There's a nice look at it, all closed. Very, very sharp looking car. I am absolutely obsessed with the Johnny Lightning Dragsters USA series. I've got 10. I've got 10 over there now. So we'll get Nitro Santa back over with the rest of them. And I've got a lot more on the way. And wait till you guys see. I got some really cool stuff coming up. I do have a lot of really cool stuff just in a pile over to my right. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of time to do videos, but I've still had time to buy cars. So lots and lots of cool stuff coming up in the near future for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned. But anyway, really, really love this thing. This might be one of my new favorite dragsters. That and the fact that it's a Firebird. I love Pontiac Firebirds. I'll take a quick peek underneath. It is the same base that we usually see with the Dragsters USA. We got a 1996 Playing Mantis. Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. Lots of great detail on this guy. I love it a lot. You know, honestly, I wish I knew more about like NHRA drag racing. I could sit here and talk your guys' ears off about each different driver, but I don't know that much about it. But I do like to collect the little cars, that's for sure. I know that. So here's our box, pretty similar to the most of the Dragsters USA series that we've seen previously. However, we do have now rubber Real Wheels series tires. Die-cast metal body and chassis, accurate proportions and details. That's right, I'll say. Yeah, that thing looks epic. So we'll take a look on the back here. We do have the rest of the cars from the 1997, I think we said 1996 or 97 Dragsters USA series. We've got the different kind of cars they've got. Dodge Avenger, we've got Oldsmobiles, Avengers, Daytonas. There's the Al Hoffman, the 95 Western Auto Firebird. There you go. I knew it was a Firebird. But some other really cool stuff in this series, so I will definitely be keeping my eye out for those too. Yeah, Johnny Lightning's Vintage Dragsters USA have been such a hit, we couldn't help but offer you famous funny cars of the 90s. Okay, so the like Nitro Santa and stuff like that are vintage dragsters, whereas this is a funny car of the 90s. A little bit of a different series, but I'm sure I'll be displaying them all together because they all look awesome together. Really nice stuff. So we'll get that one tucked into the parking garage. And we will keep moving right along here into our last two vehicles. The AMC Rebel Machine and his wide open car carrier there. So let's get those two out of the box. Alright, so here is our, what I'm going to guess, let me check the bottom, but this should be a 1970. Yeah, it does not tell you the year underneath. But this should be a 1970 AMC Rebel Machine. Now, the Rebel Machine was kind of a special limited run version of the AMC Rebel that got a super worked 390 cubic inch V8. If I'm not mistaken, made close to 500 horsepower, and the NHRA and AHRA considered the Rebel Machine to be a legal drag car, so you could literally buy one of these things and take them to the drag strip. And if I'm not mistaken, the Rebel Machine would probably run close to 11-second quarter-mile times out of the box. They were absolute monsters of cars, and this one has a really awesome paint job on it. There you go on the fender. Oh, it says 340 horsepower. So, okay, we've talked about this before. The 390 cubic inch V8 was rated. It was rated for 340 horsepower, but if you look around online a little bit, you'll hear lots and lots of stories of people saying that they were putting these things on dynos, 340 cars, they were putting them, or 390 cars, they were putting them on dynos and reading like upwards of 400 or 500 horsepower out of the things. So it was very common to have underrated horsepower ratings on your cars in the late 60s, early 70s, things like that. Very good looking car. You got your little Rebel emblem and hood pins there. It does say Rebel in that blue stripe. Some nice hood scoops. Lots of nice detail in the grille there as well. Very good looking car. I like this guy a lot. I like the wheels on there too. As always, like I say, the Hot Wheels premiums are always a nice addition to the collection, especially the car culture ones. I'll take another look at that card in a minute. There's some stuff on the back we'll go over. Yeah, very, very nice looking car. So I do have quite a few AMCs now at this point. I have the There's the... Sorry. Here's my red, white, and blue AMX from Johnny Lightning. I also have a Javelin from Johnny Lightning as well. I have a green light Javelin, but I don't like it as much as my Johnny Lightning Javelin. So, get those back up, and we will... Okay, we got all that stuff put back. So real quick, let's take a look underneath this guy. I don't think we looked underneath it. Well, I did already, but I didn't show you guys. Yeah, AMC Rebel Machine, Chrysler Group LLC. Yeah, I guess because Chrysler owned AMC for a while. Yeah, really cool car. Does not tell you the year under there, but I'm pretty sure 1970 was either the first or only year for the machine. Yeah, you even got the, that's kind of hard to make out, but right there was a special little badge that said the machine. They didn't all say Rebel Machine along the side. But very cool stuff, so we'll get that one tucked into the garage. And before we look at the truck, we will look at the card. There you have AMC Rebel Machine and Wide Open. That's the name of this truck. I'm really not sure what kind of truck this is or what it's based off of, if it even is a real truck. If you know anything about it, leave me a comment. Let me know. Tell me what it is. I don't know. It's interesting looking, though. So these are the other sets from the Team Transport Hot Wheel, or Car Culture Team Transports from Hot Wheels Premium. You've got a Fleet Flyer with a Porsche 917, a Sakura Sprinter with a Lancia Stratos, and the Wide Open with our AMC Rebel Machine. It says you can collect them all. Yes, you can. Cool. So we'll get that wedged into the box, I guess, because those Hot Wheels Premium vehicle cards don't always fit too well. And we will, look at that. Just fits. That actually fits better than the that Chevy pickup truck, the Indy 500 truck. Anyway, won't talk about that too long. We'll take a nice good look at this guy. This is a really cool looking truck. They did not spare any details on there, down to the windshield wipers. Headlights look great. You've got your little marker lights and horns up there, air conditioning unit. Everything is detailed in. Looks great. Nice paint job to match the AMC Rebel Machine. American Motors emblem right there. Looks like you got a couple spare tires up across the roof there. There's 5 tires. They are plastic. They're not metal or rubber. The truck itself does have rubber tires on it and a metal base, which is nice to see. This guy is really heavy. It is a plastic bed on here, but I think if it was a die-cast metal bed, die-cast metal base, and cab, once again, this would just be a very, too heavy. But really cool looking truck. I have an idea of what I want to do with this. There's, because this guy might just go into the display case, whereas, this is obviously too big to fit on the display case, but I can put it up top with some other stuff. So I have some plans for this guy. Really, really cool looking truck, though. I like it a lot. Yeah, again, if you know what kind of truck this is supposed to represent or be based off of, or what it's a replica of, definitely let me know in the comments. It might just be some kind of fantasy truck, like the, what was this guy called? The Horizon Hauler. This was another Hot Wheels that this is a Hot Wheels Premium truck, but it's just called the Horizon Hauler. It's not really any specific vehicle, any specific make or model. So we will get this guy into the parking garage as well for one final look, and we will get you guys set up. Oh, almost forgot. This is the little poker chip card thing that came with the dragster as well. So there's that. Don't want to forget about that. That into the box, and I will get the parking garage set up here. Alright, so for our final look, there's our 1958 Plymouth Belvedere. Our 1990, what did we say, 7 Western Auto Pontiac Dragster, Pontiac Firebird Dragster, and our 1970 AMC Rebel Machine. So that'll be the 3 on this floor, and then, oh, you know what? Let me just, there is our, what was it called? The Wide Open, with the AMC Rebel Machine on the back, of course. Very cool set from Hot Wheels. And then once again downstairs, the Belvedere and the Pontiac. So make sure, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, leave a comment. And like I said in the last video, if there's any cars that that you guys would like to see on the channel, you know, any classic muscle cars that you think I'm missing from my collection, or you know, specific rare stuff from, oops, easy there. Specific rare stuff from, you know, that I could easily find on eBay. Well, not easily, but could still find on eBay. You know, leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see. So, thanks for watching, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me, and I will see you in the next video.